What's going on, everyone? It's UrAvgConsumer, and the iPhone 7 hype is real. So if you have an iPhone 6 or 6S, we're gonna take a look at some of the new features and changes to see if it's worth your upgrade. So I'll start with the most controversial change, and that is the removal of the headphone jack. Apple removed the headphone jack, stating that the lightning port will deliver better sound, and I've got a few tests in the works to see if that's true. They included an adapter in the box for those of us that don't like change, and so you can still bump music from the aux cord. Now, I personally don't mind the change that much since I'm a huge Bluetooth junkie, but for some of us who have a favorite pair of headphones that might not be Bluetooth, you might be a bit disappointed. Still, I know a ton of companies will adapt and make headphones to accommodate this change, so if this is a huge change that's stopping you from upgrading, don't let it. Should be pretty fine. And there are some great options out there. I'll have a few listed down below, but I'm working on a video that will work especially with the iPhone 7. Now, another cool change announced is the stereo speakers. Instead of just having one speaker at the bottom of the phone, you now have an added speaker behind the earpiece. Unfortunately, only one of these speakers are front-facing and the other kind of shoots off to the side, so you're not getting that front-facing action like you'd get with the Nexus 6P or the Axon 7. Android definitely has better options in the speaker department, but if you're team iPhone all the way, this will still be a nice upgrade compared to the old speakers. Now for that front-facing camera, the iPhone's rocking a new 7-megapixel camera, which isn't a huge bump from last year's phone, but it's a bump nonetheless. Personally, I didn't see a huge difference in quality when comparing it to some of the older models, so this feature alone isn't worth the upgrade, so selfie queens, save your money. The rear camera now features optical image stabilization on both the 7 and 7 Plus. And with the 7 Plus, you get an additional telephoto lens that gives you 2x zoom, and it's pretty nice to be able to switch between the two with a press of a button, and of course, you know you get improved quality. If you're big on iPhone photography, this is a no-brainer, especially if you're considering the 7 Plus. One thing though is that the new iPhone is water resistant, which is good news for folks who are a bit careless with their phones. No more having to worry about dropping it in a running sink or in a toilet, Ari. So it's great for those who are accident prone, but also for those who just can't stay away from their phone. You can use this in the shower if you need to send a quick text, or even if you just want to use your phone in the rain. And honestly, this is a feature that we should have seen way sooner, but it's cool that it's here. We can finally put the rice away. And of course, you've got those new colors. The iPhone comes in silver, gold, rose gold, which are standard, but it now has the new black that replaces space gray and that new jet black for you insanely brave folks out there. Upgrading for one of the new colors might be worth it, as long as you don't throw a case on it or something. Now, I don't see any reason to upgrade for one of the changes or features that we've talked about here. To be honest, none of them are actually standout features, but I do think as a package, they're definitely a step in the right direction and pretty much where the iPhone should be. So if you have a 6 or 6S, really might not be worth it, but if you have something older than that, I do think there are enough improvements here that would make it worth it. But whether you're upgrading or not, there's a chance to win an iPhone 7 in my video over here. And all you gotta do is check that out if you want a chance. But that about wraps it up for this video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, be the cool guy or girl that gives this video a thumbs up. I'll catch you in the next one. Till then, it's UrAvgConsumer. Peace.